So, Brendan.
Off the game.
Yeah.
So we did our 4 scenario rolls. We got a 1, a 3, a 4, and a 1. You guys aren't going to know what those all mean immediately, but right off the bat, you will know what that first one means. Brendan, you rolled a 1, which determined the hook for your party and this dungeon.
All right.
You guys know about this pyramid because you met a merchant back in town who wanted to investigate legend, and he has enlisted your entire party to follow him out to find this lost tomb of legend. This is him right there, Mr. Kasim, very wealthy merchant. He has a couple...
Pika seems nice.
Oh my god, they're huge.
Oh, those
It's
giant
like
camels.
It's like
Have you ever
10-foot
seen
squares.
camels? They're
Yeah,
huge.
they are pretty big.
Of course, your
Anyways.
party. The team Gold Patrol. We have Seras the Rogue, Destu the Warlock, Polson the Cleric, and his band of camp followers, Genasi and a Tortle. And of course, the Paladin Vaxius Oathsworne. Your party has been traveling through the desert for several days. Fortunately, the desert surrounding the Opkesh region tends to be on the greener side. There's plenty of oases and rivers and underground aquifers. But where Kasim seems to be leading all of you is out towards the side of the desert, where there's fewer and far water in between it all. This oasis you're actually right next to. It's probably the first water you've seen in several hours of travel, and you can tell that they're only reducing in number as you travel. Now we have...
Hey guys.
Oh,
wait,
go
no,
ahead.
I thought we started. My bad.
Go for it.
No,
No.
go ahead.
Roleplay as much as you'd like. You come to a
okay,
short
well, you guys-
stop in the middle of the road.
Hey guys, I think we should restock on water. Because
Yeah.
this is the first hour of water we've seen in a long time. I'm pretty
One of my
parched.
camp followers is like, but we can create water with
It's
magic.
true. Me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Conserve our magic.
Yeah. Yeah, but what if you run out of magic? What if you run
We're
out of
camp
magic?
guards. We're not gonna go into anything dangerous. We're just here to make water.
Nice.
But yeah, I
Okay.
agree. I agree that we should that maybe we can camp here, and I don't know what time of day is. Is this
Right
camp
now,
time?
the sun is high up in the sky. You've only been traveling for the morning. However, you are about 3 days out of the closest city.
Let's go check out might take a dip.
Maybe there's fish.
If this
I'm
is
gonna
the
go
last.
for some-
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe
And Destu just takes
eat
off.
some,
He's like
eat some
fish.
grub.
Right on. Yeah, you guys can run over to the edge of the oases. Kasim kind of gathers his pack camels together. It would be best to ensure that we have as much water as possible, seeing as we are in the desert, but that is part of why I enlisted you, Mr. Polson, is because you have the magic to create water, as well as a water-specific background you've mentioned. A water Genasi. Interesting creature.
That's racist. Hiring me just because I'm wet.
He stutters a little bit, I suppose. That was a significant part of it.
Yeah, I scan the water real quick for fish.
Sure, you can go ahead and make a...
My background is also fisher, so
Nice.
perception.
Oh, that's the see
that
any
the first one.
fishes in there?
That first
Wait.
perception?
Yeah.
All right, so you got a 16.
Robin,
you look out
Robbie Williams.
across the water, scanning intently. You see many various critters. It seems like there's crawfish, there's insects wandering through the grass, through the bushes. You even see the water is fairly clear, and it seems like there could be some... I mean, apart from the crayfish, there are other kinds of fish swimming around in there, both small and large. Quite an
Alright.
active spot here.
I kind of want to make just like a general, I'm going to go spear fishing. My spear's probably too big for the little fish. So maybe I'll just go swimming. Can I make like a general fishing roll, like a survival?
Yeah, that works. Go for that. Survival. And you want to swim around and catch fish?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Take
Oh,
that
yeah.
first.
You're able to get out there, and you're just in your element. I don't know if you're a freshwater turtle or a saltwater turtle.
Saltwater.
It's still refreshing. It's still nice fresh water in the desert, and you're able to just swim around, easily maneuvering your spear. You catch probably a few good 2 or 3 pounds of fish from a few quick minutes of fishing.
Nice. All right, guys. I got us some dinner.
Yeah, very nice. Anything else you guys wanted to try?
Do the little thing where I splash a bit of water in my mouth and then like under the armpits.
It is a hot day. Just take a dive into the
fish
water.
live in that water, sir.
Yup. Hey, Polson, why don't you join us in the water? The water's
I'm busy guarding.
fine.
I'm busy guarding the mark.
Wait.
Hey, it's fine. You don't get a chance like this often, do ya?
I thought his name
I've
was
literally
Sea.
been in water half my life. It's
Well,
not
there
fine.
goes the
It's
camel.
gross. It's sandy. Oh no, camel! You can lead a camel to water.
Yeah,
You can't make a
camel.
No,
drink.
wait. We
Hey,
should give the camels water.
Yeah, fill up their
Yeah.
tank. Fill the tank up.
They're not gonna go into the dungeon. They don't need the water.
Yeah, but they're still
Camel
thirsty.
sounds-
You gotta respect your animals.
My camp caretakers will make sure they get water.
They got to carry the loot.
Let's just get
Sometimes
into
you
the
gotta
shit.
drink natural water instead
have
of that
them dying.
magic water.
Like, what if we have to cut them open? We need them alive.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
to be honest, this isn't like a lifeline. This oasis, but
Not like we're
Like, we'll
starving
survive.
for water or anything.
yeah. But it's beach day. I mean, not
Yeah.
day. We'll
Beach
get-
episode. Beach episode.
You guys spend about a good hour here at this oasis, having a good time, fun in the sun. The camels take a drink.
Polson's not.
Polson, yeah,
he's guarding
Polson
the
and
mark.
his followers are all very on top of the situation guarding Kasim. About an hour passes, and you notice this is going to be the second roll, was Colin's roll, which was a 3. You notice that while you're here, the sun seems to just get hotter and hotter in the sky. It's a little afternoon now. This heat just seems to be intensifying more and more until you can even see perhaps a bit of steam rising from the cool waters of the oasis. The temperature has risen drastically.
We all jump in and
Yeah,
we bury ourselves into the sand and wait for winter to end.
under the sand. Wait a second.
Wait,
The
you
brew
guys
lighting.
forgot to pack your food.
You guys are definitely able to use the water, but
Kasim,
it is.
You
Yeah,
want
it
to
is
get in
grown.
this?
Yeah, he steps by the side of the oasis and he dips his feet in, while his camels are taking drinks.
Oh no,
goodness.
the camels are gonna set on fire.
Goodness, what?
It's getting hotter.
Yes, it is quite hot.
Yes.
Goodness. Haven't felt a day this hot in quite some time. Might, in fact, make it hazardous to carry on. Perhaps we
What
ought
if we
to.
just get inside the temple?
I still
I
don't
say
know
from
its
underneath the sand.
exact location.
It's right here. I assume.
We may be able to find it by the end of the day, but this increased heat could pose an issue. What do you think, all of you? You're rugged
What do the
travelers.
camels think?
Scott casts darkness on us all. That should cool us down.
Yeah, we could just travel in a walking cloud of dark.
Yeah, we'll be protected from the sun.
Well,
We could just
If-
have
Well,
someone
no, we'll just have
stand
someone
outside
like
and take
yeah,
turns.
they'll just have like
Oh,
their
wait.
head. We'll tie a rope around each other.
Do you think the
Would-
darkness would absorb all the heat?
No.
Is that how darkness works?
light is heat, right?
Running around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
Two
yeah. So
different things,
if it's the absence of light, then there isn't heat. You're right.
Because then we're just gonna be like running around blind in the desert.
You guys.
yeah,
I
but we'll
could-
be cool.
If you're
Or if
gonna
you can-
wander around lost in the desert anyway.
Yeah. We'll just tie a rope around each other and have Scott lead the way. No, wait, it's centered on him.
Wait, I have like fire resistance. I probably can't even like feel this heat.
That's true. Yeah, you're fine. You're just standing there in your fucking heavy ass armor. Honestly, it's about time. Finally, some good fucking weather.
Oh, pray to my god, you'd be perfectly fine like I.
Hey, Dragon, Mr. Dragon, have you ever considered Switching gods? Maybe to the
Oh,
drowned god?
I don't think you
Think
should
about
be
it.
asking me these questions.
I stick a pamphlet in his hand and say,
Do
just
you
think about
worship
it.
I tear the
Tyr?
pamphlet and just like toss it into the water.
Oh
A
my.
lot of things go on out here in the desert.
Drama.
I scoop it back up and say, it's water resistant. We hand these out underwater. Here you go.
That's true. That's fair. That's canon.
Okay, so how about this? Can we cast darkness?
Well, we could
And
just
wait
take
until
shifts
night.
being the leader.
Yeah. I'll be
Oh,
the
you mean
first one
someone
to
standing
shift
on the outside of the darkness, leading, navigating?
with a rope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we all have a rope tied around us.
A fire-resistant dragon or something, or one of the camels. I don't know.
Oh, and I guess Harold's character doesn't really need to be in the darkness.
The camels
yeah.
will find the crypt.
The camels will
Nice.
complete this crypt alone.
Hey, you guys laughed. They're level 10, so
Oh,
Really?
yeah,
Those are some strong
they're level 10
camels.
rangers. Look at
Wait
them
a
use
sec.
their bows.
Their humps.
Yeah, they have like turrets on their humps. Ooh, that'd be cool.
Lady,
Sci-fi camels.
that would be cool.
All right, so let me get this. Let me just run through the plan again. We're going to have your cleric here, Scott. He's going to cast.
Bard. I'm actually a bard, sir.
Oh, my
That's
apologies, young man. My apologies. Yes.
Oh no,
This young.
no, my apologies for interrupting your flow. Go right ahead. I'm sorry.
Ahem, ahem.
Please, if you
Yes.
wouldn't mind continuing right now, that'd be
So.
excellent. If we just got the show on the road, that would be nifty. Scott, shut the fuck up. Polson said.
Right. Yes, of course. Entertaining.
I can't believe you're playing 5 characters.
Hey, you know what? Luke's probably playing more. He's playing all the camels.
That's true. Camels are crucial to this situation. So, ahem. The plan is to have this young bard, he's going to cast darkness on an object that he is then going to carry. This is going to create a cloud of darkness that is going to conceal all of us except for perhaps one of us, the brass dragonborn paladin, Vaxius, I believe. And that's going to create both protection from the intense heat, as well as cover from enemies at a distance, perhaps, although that might be a bit visible. But one person...
Yeah, nothing sticks out more than a big ol' sphere of darkness in the middle of a desert
You think there'll be a lot of
on a Sunday afternoon.
Hey, look, we may make some friends, I'm not gonna lie. But I think it'll be worth it in the end. Plus,
You know
it'll
what?
give Scott a
I agree
chance
with
to
you.
try out his new spell. Please, sirs, I've worked so hard learning darkness.
Oh yeah, nice. So Scott steps out of the oasis, and he goes ahead and casts darkness upon one of his items. And everyone is able to quickly...
His banjo.
Step inside. Nice. He's playing his banjo. Nice.
The traditional instrument of the underwater people.
And that playing this music, he's able to summon this cloud of darkness around the party. The camels, of course, they're not super into that. They step outside, but are otherwise more than willing to follow my good Vaxius. Of course, I will be giving you directions, as I'm the one that knows the legend better than any of us. But can we trust you to reasonably lead us towards the tomb?
Through
Yeah,
Bahamut,
wait.
all is possible. My God has never led me astray just yet.
Ah, admirable man. I have indeed heard of the powers of Bahamut. I am sure your righteousness will pave a path through the desert. If you take the reins, the camels are very well trained. They will do as you say.
Let's get going then. We're burning daylight.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Or
the daylight's
burning.
actually burning us. But
You stole my line.
And so, of course, the cloud of darkness does create a very strong cover from the intense rays. Vaxius, of course, is completely unbothered by the intense heat, being a brass dragonborn and immune or at least resistant to fire and heat. He's able to take the reins of the camel, and you are all able to begin moving once again through the desert.
Yeah.
Kasim
Well, that's
informs
cool.
you that where you are traveling to should be southwest quite a ways, probably another 6 hours before you reach kind of the area of legend. So,
Or
Harold, if you could roll a survival check for Vaxius.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Hold up,
Ah,
my
no.
modifiers.
You
-1.
bastard.
Oof.
You led us to our death. You
We all
killed us.
just fall in a giant sand pit.
Oh no. You didn't see that Sarlacc.
Do you think the directions from Kasim would give him advantage?
That's true. Yeah, go ahead and roll advantage with that.
Because Kasim could just pop out of the darkness every now and then and just be like, "Where are you going?
Yeah.
That's not the right
No,
direction."
wait. This is the
Sticks
wrong
his head
way.
out of the pot.
Yeah, so with Kasim's help, you're able to stay reasonably on path, but could you also make a perception check for us?
Oh god, we're gonna get attacked by sand barracudas.
-1 to that, so 13.
Nice.
It's true.
So, hey guys, you gonna hear a fishing story?
But also, who would attack a giant black sphere in the middle of the desert?
I would be
That's-
terrified of a.
You have no
Sphere
idea
in
what's
the
in
desert.
there. Exactly. I think it's a good cover.
Yeah.
I would
Maybe
pass
even
out from fright.
It looks like evil, kind of, too. Like,
You just see the sphere and go, "Ah."
So in the
Like you're
distance,
you're carrying this giant ball of darkness. You're dragging
yeah,
it.
It's my
you're
pet.
dragging.
Has
Oh wait,
the
how
heat let up at all? Or has it?
the heat outside the darkness remains consistent. Okay, darkness only lasts 10 minutes.
I think using it in bursts to like take 10-minute breaks might actually be a better idea in general.
yeah, it would
Yeah.
take us like twice as long.
We would take 10-minute breaks. It would take an hour extra. I don't know. I just figured we'd be taking a break every hour. That seems
Well, you guys want to travel.
For
You
some
guys
reason
want to
you
get
can't.
along.
There's no way anyone can travel in a desert for more than an hour, especially on a hot day like this.
what
Yeah,
people
just
With
survive in the
nary a
desert all
cloud
the
in the
time.
sky.
Evan.
Okay, so how about this? A break every hour and a half.
Well, the break
Okay,
would be every hour and
10
a half.
minutes.
10 minutes. That's still.
Like how long? Yeah, like how long
these-
can we last?
Because that's only 40 extra minutes.
You
10
can
minutes.
extend the length of the darkness. Otherwise, it might the heat might still get to you guys. If it's coming in little
Anyone have
bursts,
a cloud spell?
it's still going to be accumulating. Each hour and a half you're walking, you're going to get 10 minutes of rest. But
Do the darkness, fish man.
I'm not a fish man. I'm a normal person. I don't have gills.
wait, what?
That's racist.
You can't breathe underwater? Wait, water Genasi?
No, I can breathe underwater. It's just
You just
through
don't have
magic.
gills. Nice. Just a magic
I'm
creature.
magic. I don't know what you guys need from me.
Hey, waterman.
I'm descended from a
Yeah,
genie.
Because I can use create water, or we can use the combined create waters to make it rain, but it sounds muddy. But
How about
it
this?
only rains for like a little bit.
How about we just use create water? We take a break for that 10 minutes or whatever, and then we just like cool ourselves with the water, and then we move on.
That may not be enough
That way.
because even the equalization in your bodies that's going on, switching between the temperatures. So you guys want to do intermittent darkness and creating water.
Is there
this-
is there some kind of shelter over here?
There are
Shelter, but,
intermittent
like-
ruins in the desert. Well, actually, they're getting fewer and fewer as you've been moving on
Right.
into the more unwatered sections of the desert.
I don't know if this has come up yet, but I know we're trying to figure this out. But who's this?
Okay, so let's say with the intermittent create water and with the intermittent darkness, 10 minutes cast every hour and a half or so, you guys are all going to get advantage on Constitution saving throws, except for Vaxius, you don't have to make. But if everybody else could, every other character,
Okay.
I'll roll for.
Constitution
Oh,
with-
you can roll for all your people.
So Polson has a 16.
Kasim is going to get a roll.
Arieli makes it. Scott makes it. Oh, I'm sorry, me too.
Oh,
Neither cook.
Now
So
Heath cook.
but it also makes sense that the heat might be getting to him.
Yeah, it looks like Mutu is the only one. Mutu is going to gain 1 level of exhaustion from the heat. Although the rest of you are able
I'm
to...
such a dry little turtle.
Yeah. The rest of you are able to
We're gonna be
maintain
dragging some
a fairly
but
good
bones.
temperature with the use of these alternating spells. Now, as Vaxius is leading the caravan, the camels, and the team concealed in the intermittent darkness, he does spy something in the distance. A clearly humanoid figure just standing there. It's not making any motions just now, but it does seem to have spotted your caravan, even if it's not concealed in darkness at this moment. Yeah, let's say this is darkness is not cast when you guys encounter this figure in the distance.
Hey, Vaxius, you see anything yet?
Let me go ahead. Could you all roll initiative? This isn't because you're entering combat right now. This is going to be a standard initiative table.
Ooh, nice.
This is going to be the same initiative order you're going to go in unless you take a short or long rest, or unless you meet a significant enemy. So first in the turn order, it is going to be Polson, but right now it's just going to be free action. You guys are allowed to, but you do see this figure in the distance.
Evan, what's your dexterity modifier?
3.
Okay, so we tied.
Yeah, but I'm going to give it to you. Well, I usually give it to whoever has the better modifier, but since you rolled a natural 20, you're going to go first.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk. What am I talking about? Staying back here. Old formation.
Are you guys in the orb or not?
No,
it's intermittent casting, and you guys spotted this figure in the distance while it was not being cast. And right now, so you guys have been traveling a few hours since you left the oasis. The map looks the same, but you're quite a distance from there.
Okay.
Can I make a roll to see what it is? To, like, see what that thing is?
Polson,
look with your elven eyes.
Yeah, so Polson, you moved all your camp over near Kasim. Seras, you can move over and you can make a perception check to see what's going on up there. Ooh.
Scott and Ariel are planning Mutu to try and keep him
so that's
cool.
Or +2, so that's 4.
Yeah, all you can tell is that it's some figure in the distance. A good ways away.
In the distance.
Yeah.
It's probably an enemy. I cast Sacred Flame.
Hey, we don't know what it is. It could be friendly.
I take a few steps forward, like.
Yeah, Vaxius' turn.
Traveler, what god do you worship?
It better be the Drown God. Polson shouts.
Drown God, drown for a reason.
No, he drowns people.
So you shout.
He's not.
You shout across the dune, but the figure does not respond.
Buzz me a little. Take a few more steps forward.
Hey, good guy or a bad guy?
And
you
Destu?
Good? You bad?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up with them. Feel like I can help diffuse the situation. Plus, I know Polson's gonna stay with the Kasim. What did he look like?
It's just a figure in the distance you can make out at this point.
All right. Yeah, I'll move up.
I want to take out my my crossbow.
So you move closer to Vaxius kind of and Seras, and as you begin to step out past them,
or my short bow,
the figure raises his sword and he lets out a scream.
Yeah, and I just spotted.
We're under it.
Yeah. Oh, it's an ambush. Protect. Yeah, that's what I shout. It's an ambush.
Polson's like,
nice.
What do you think I'm doing?
Oh, protect the camels.
That's why I amended it. I was like, you're gonna already protect.
Yeah.
We're the vanguard.
No, the camels are as shields against the bandits.
You can't use camels as a shield.
No,
watch me. Watch me.
I won't allow it.
The only person who can't allow me to do things is my god.
Oh, hey, at least two of them.
He's underwater.
2 of them will go after me.
Indeed, but they do get a turn of surprise since you guys had taken up your turns. Vaxius shouted, Seras also shouted, and Destu stepped out. So a couple of them are going to rush in and try to make attacks. And as they do this, Destu, Vaxius, Seras rush in. Vaxius, Destu, Seras, you're able to immediately recognize one of the creatures attacking you as a hobgoblin. It's going to charge in and it's going to swing against Destu with its long sword.
Ooh.
Protect the camels.
Oh, well, does attacker win?
Yes. It is going to hit
Okay.
with that 17. Oops.
That's a good thing I got my short bow out in time.
Should have dropped into my shell.
How many arrows do
I can drop into my shell and I gain 2 more AC.
With 2 hands on his longsword, he swings and he does hack into your shell. It does not cut very deep, however. It only deals 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
This other one.
You rolled a 1d0.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Always gonna be plus the modifier.
Yeah, nice. This one, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, so close. And this one, he's gonna charge over.
Nice.
That one's gonna charge up and try to hit Destu with his sword as well. These are all hobgoblins. Now that you guys are getting a nice view of it.
Yeah.
Tries to
You're
cut,
the paladin.
swings
You're
broad.
supposed to be-
Wait, Brennan, watch out for shredders.
Classic.
What are they, the Foot Clan?
So they all charge in.
That'd be
A couple of them are able to take a couple swings at Destu. Only one hits, and he deals that 2 points of damage. You are mostly undeterred, but this does... I'm going to go ahead and reveal the third roll by Harold was a 4.
Oh, no.
You rolled a 4,
Oh, wow.
which means the enemies, some of the creatures stirring near the crypt on this day, are a organized faction of hobgoblins. And these, perhaps, are just the scouts. And they've rushed in to attack. Beginning at the top of the initiative, it is going to be Polson's turn. Your camp followers are not entirely... They're capable of defending themselves, but not too much offense. So let's just go with Polson for now.
Organized hobgoblins, Colin. Cool.
Yeah, that's the worst type of hobgoblin.
They're intelligent.
They're learning. They're evolving.
Memorized all your moves.
They're about to go to college, in. Let's see. Camp guard. Triangle formation. And then I hide behind the camel. And then I cast Sacred Flame at this dude.
It better not be a big spell.
It's a huge spell.
You said you're hiding behind the camel?
Yeah. Taking cover.
And it's, what's the save they have to make?
I always forget. I don't have the manual out.
What's
I
your
think it's
DC?
dexterity. Oh, Constitution.
Constitution, and what's your DC?
16? No, 18. No, let me see. Oh, man. I feel so unprepared. Shouldn't have just been sitting on the floor.
Well, I think whatever it is, he's not going to make it. So what's the damage on that?
I do actually have to look that up. Sorry. Oh, no. Sorcerer.
Hey Luke, when you're editing this, can you put in a little fast forward track with the little squiggly noises
Oh,
and a timer that goes to 2 hours for the funnies?
Sure, maybe.
Could you make my voice deeper and like give me a mustache?
I'm not a miracle worker.
Yeah, give his
just
voice a mustache.
Make it sound like he has a mustache.
Make
grow
me sound
one, bro.
manly.
You already sound manly.
I think the main audio editing I'm going to be doing is going to be removing background noise. And then of course I'll be cutting out sections. So it's like I'm trying to make it fun to watch. I'm trying to include a lot of the good. Like I'm trying to include a lot, but like I'll take out excerpts. Like right now we're talking about the video itself,
Okay.
and we're looking up a couple of things. So stuff like that.
And then you
2d8.
do like a raw, unedited version
Maybe.
with all the outtakes.
Oh yeah, D&D Raw. I did 13 radiant damage.
Nice.
God be with you! I say from behind my mighty camel.
Nice.
All right, it shoots down on them.
Yeah, it comes out of the sky, doesn't it?
Yeah, so weird. So I'm just praying, smite thee, O drowned god.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
Falling
no.
like down from the heavens.
You're hiding behind a camel and praying to a god instead.
Why does me hiding behind a camel offend you so much, Evans?
So you deal
I just think
13
'cause
points
you're
of
gonna use him as a
damage.
shield.
This camel is basically a prop.
So
How dare you?
fire shoots down out of the heavens, right down onto this hobgoblin soldier. It engulfs him entirely from head to toe. The flame gets into every crevice of his armor, and an explosion of radiant energy right
And
here
it
next to
does
Seras. What's that?
It does also become very blue for the drowned god.
Nice. So blue flame rains down upon this hobgoblin soldier, and after it impacts him, and after the light and the smoke clears, there's basically just a crater left where he was standing.
Wow, that was
Shoes
good.
are there. Like
Little goblin
oh,
shoe.
yeah.
Yeah, and the other goblins, the other hobgoblins, they this one
I thought you were gonna put
especially,
a little shoe picture.
this one that's right next to him, just stops in his tracks as that happens. Like, completely terrified
Praise
of
the
what he
drowned
just saw.
god. Praise
Following that,
Praise the
it is
drowned
going
god.
to be Seras' turn.
Oh my
Praise him or
god!
else.
I mean, we could. Yeah, I know we're supposed to kill people who are killing us, but gee, you never reduce them to ashes.
And boots.
Water.
The second one wasn't as good. I'm sorry,
Okay.
guys.
Mulatu isn't that great.
Well,
Excuse you.
I mean,
you know what?
okay.
I kind of, Polson, I trust you with this other guy right here. So I want to. Since I have my short bow out, since I was getting ready for an attack on those guys before I got ambushed right here. I'm gonna target this dude. This
Sure.
dude right here.
On the other side of Destu and
I'm gonna make
Vaxius.
I'm gonna make a trick shot
Over.
trick
Oh
shot
god.
action skill.
Sure.
Bounce
Do
it
a
off the
backflip.
turtle.
Nice.
Yeah, 360 no bow.
You throw the arrow with your hand if you're not using
Yeah.
a bow.
That's about right.
I don't think it hits. No, it doesn't.
What do you add for your? What do you
Oh
add
my.
for your bow?
It's oh wait, yeah, it's a +6 because I have a proficiency with short bows.
So you roll a 13. Your arrow whizzes through the air right by Destu's head, but the hobgoblin manages to deflect it with his shield. It bounces off and lands in the sand. Following that, it's going
Don't
to be
worry.
Vaxius' turn.
Don't worry, Destu, I got your back.
I can handle myself,
Gross.
but thank you. Yeah.
Oh, which one's red?
The one who's just boots.
Oh, that's his boots.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know,
see
the
that.
second one didn't come out great.
I see it, though. Excellent.
So I step toward this one, like as I'm pulling out my halberd.
Excellent.
What god do you worship? Down on him.
He responds, he says something in Goblin, if you understand
Gobblish.
Goblin. But if not, you totally just cut down into him. You can go ahead and roll for that.
So it's just okay. So it's just +6.
Yeah, right on. You rolled a 6. +6 is going to be 12. So you bring your halberd down onto him, but he is able to deflect it with his shield. Kind of a glancing blow. He doesn't lose too much ground, and he gives kind of a wicked smile and chuckle as you do. Like almost like he's an experienced hand-to-hand combatant. Goblins typically are unorganized, but hobgoblins tend to be better armored and trained. So following Vaxius' turn, the same hobgoblin that you just attacked is going to go ahead and retaliate. Actually, it's going to attack you. It's rolled a 15, but your AC is 16. So it's going to glance off of the plate armor you're wearing, perhaps? Is that right? What do you got? Chainmail. So his long sword in one hand is going to slash and bounce off harmlessly your chainmail. These other two, however, are both going to attack with two hands. They're going to use their long swords to cut at Destu.
Damn, these hobgoblins really hate you, Destu.
And so that first one, he is going to hit.
God.
You're going to go ahead and take 8 points of damage from his two-handed strike, as it cuts not into your shell, but this time into your less protected
Soft
arm.
flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, so angry.
It's going to be Destu's turn. Go for it.
Okay. Sorry, my paladin friend. I hope your strength is good. And I cast Arms of Hadar
Ooh.
around me.
With in your own radius?
Yeah. Well, it's on the self. So it's a 10-foot radius. All creatures. So all three of the hobgoblins plus Herald have to make a strength saving throw. And they're gonna take 6 necrotic damage on a failed save, and then half damage on. And they can't take reactions.
Nice. So Harold, you can go ahead and roll a strength saving throw.
+6.
And what's your DC on that?
It is 14. So Harold, you take 3 damage.
Oh no.
Okay, so one is going to take that full 6 damage. The other two are going to succeed, and they're only going to take 3 points of necrotic damage.
And if they succeeded, they don't lose their reactions, but the one that failed does.
The tendrils of dark energy sprout up out of the sand around you, and they lash at the hobgoblins and at your ally Vaxius.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I forgot. I had to cast that at a level 3 spell.
Okay.
Because of how warlocks work. Sorry, they should take 2 additional d6. My bad. Sorry.
You can roll that.
Yeah.
So 8 plus 6.
So, yeah,
and
4 damage for the. Yeah. So Harold takes another 4.
All right. So the one that actually failed the saving throw, the tendril is going to lift him up off the ground and slam him down with such force that it does completely
right on.
Knock him unconscious.
I shout to Harold, "That's 2 for the drowned god! Suck it!"
Shoot.
Why 2?
Oh,
because
he's the patron.
Oh no. Is he like one of all turtles?
No.
No.
He's I'm in like indentured servitude to him.
Oh my.
And I'm his buddy.
Yeah.
And I'm the buddy of the god.
I see.
Yeah. So he does give me my powers, but
He also gives me my powers. But in much different capacities.
yeah.
So you deal a significant amount of damage to that one goblin, effectively killing him. The blunt force trauma of being slammed down against the sand. The other
I've always wanted to use this spell.
The other two are slicing. They slice against the tendrils as the tendrils try to inflict their necrotic magic, so they only take partial damage. Following that, it is this last one. He's gonna charge over, and he's gonna. He kind of assumes that Seras was the reason his friend exploded. Well, he swings at you, and being the nimble rogue that you are, you very easily dodge his strike. It was pretty easy to see him stumbling down that sand dune. Following that, it's going to be Polson's turn.
Heck yeah! Alright. I burst from concealment and say, "Ha! It was me who killed your friend!"
Nice.
And then I cast Ice Touch on these two. Because of my cleric domain, I can cast a necromantic cantrip, and if I have 2 enemies within 5 feet, I can target both of them.
What do they make?
So, I make a ranged spell attack.
I like that chill touch is not a touch spell. Like,
Yeah. Does 13 hit either of them?
13. So the skeletal, ghostly hands appear around these hobgoblins, but they are able to see them as they approach, and they narrowly avoid. Kind of the glowing blue with the power of the drowned god reaches out for them. It probably has like some seaweed draping off the bones there, but it reaches out to try and grab these hobgoblins, but they are able to step back and avoid it. One of them almost swats it away with the side of his blade.
It's ghosty. You can't hit it.
Stab. Hey, stop that. Got him.
That ends my turn.
Yeah, following that, it's going to be Seras' turn.
Let's see. Well, I still trust you with this guy in front of me, Polson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at this guy because it'll. No, wait. I want to be cool about this. You know what? I'm gonna kick some sand into his face.
Nice.
And this guy right in front of me.
Pocket sand.
Make
And
a
just like pull my arrow real quick and just right into his face.
make just a regular dexterity check to kick sand in his face.
Oh,
Okay, so you kick the sand and you misjudged how buoyant it would be, and you just get a little puff like a foot off the ground.
that's
but you
not
can't-
even plus my proficiency or my modifier.
Which would be like plus
Because you
4,
just
right? Your dexterity.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus
even
so
like the
6
best.
total.
6. Yeah, so you kick a little bit of
Okay.
sand into the air, but then you can totally go ahead and take another shot.
I say eat dirt.
Wow, you're just like a bully.
Oops.
Seras.
Dang.
So this arrow goes wide, I guess past Destu again, and it like flies and hits somehow this ruined structure in the distance, and kind of kapwings off of it down into the sand.
I don't want to criticize, but the past 2 arrows.
Hey, the other
It
guy
kinda
dodged it.
feels-
This
yeah, it
this one's different.
It
It's the
just kind of
sun's in
feels
my
like
eyes.
they're getting a little close to your boy over here.
No, that's not.
It's gonna go ahead and be Vaxius' turn.
Right, I'm gonna try to attack this dude over here.
Just step over the corpse of the other one.
Yeah, that works.
Just covered in tentacles.
What god serve
By the power of Bahamut.
my halberd. Did I hit?
Let's see.
Is an 18
An
hit?
18, yeah. So you're gonna come over. Go ahead and roll for damage. Yeah. So you're gonna charge over with your halberd, and you're gonna go to strike, and he's gonna put his shield out to defend against your strike. But you're moving with such ferocity that it's gonna shatter through his shield and stab him through the torso. This strike cuts through a few of his significant vital organs and just completely ends him right there.
Oof.
Following that, this
If only we could always fight hobgoblins.
yeah, this one next to Destu
Or XP
still.
point.
He's gonna make another attack with his longsword. He's gonna hit this time.
Oh man.
That's
You should-
gonna be
You should run. We've killed so many of your allies.
Maybe
cuts
I should
down
start
into
aiming
you
at you guys
for
It
8 points of
does.
damage.
Oof, that one hurt. Oh.
And so the one that was attacking
This
you
guy's
did
really got
see his
beef with
ally
you.
die, but he was kind of a
Yeah.
death or dishonor. This other guy over near Seras hasn't even realized that his 2 other allies have been taken out.
And I
Right,
just
so it's
shot that I
actually-
was the one who killed his,
It's gonna be
his
Destu's
friend.
Yeah, he knows that now since you jumped out and screamed it. It's gonna be Destu's turn now in the
All right,
initiative.
let's go back to the basics here. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Very nice. Nice. Yeah, you do hit with that. Go ahead and roll for damage.
I like how you don't play Destu with charisma, but he's got a good modifier for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, no,
Um,
most people seem to get pretty
this
get
was
pretty
fine.
into stories.
Yeah, that was part of it too. I liked that the story part of the background.
Yeah, so you knock
Yeah.
him back. The force, the Eldritch force, just sends him flying a few feet into the air before he lands on his back, probably dead from the blunt force trauma inflicted on his internal organs inside of that armor. The last hobgoblin sees his ally fall near his feet, and then he looks over and he sees
Fly at him.
the other two,
Landed
and he
right
lets
on his
out.
foot or something.
Yeah, right next to him. The sand puffs up onto his boots, and he lets out a gentle gasp as he realizes what happens. And he's going to start charging away, which means Seras can make a attack of opportunity against him.
I better get it right. Aiming, taking my time, just
Letting him run away, get some distance.
yeah. I up
Goodness.
my shot. Just hold it and come on. Why are my rolls so bad now?
So you shoot an arrow at him across the distance. It lands into the sand dune there, and he kind of disappears over the top of the sand dune. Presumably he's just on the other side of it, but he is out of your immediate sight for the time being. It would be
You better
Polson's
run.
turn if you want to do anything there.
I go up the dune to follow my prey.
You want to charge over there.
Where are you?
You got
Oh,
fields.
where is he?
He disappeared
Can't
over
get
the
away.
dune.
Happened.
I was just gonna give him this pamphlet to take back to his village or something, but
Dang.
Drive this halberd to his skull.
we have different recruitment methods, I think.
Fair enough. Yeah, let's loot these bodies.
They're hobgoblins.
I
They're
know,
dirty
what are they gonna
hobgoblins.
have?
Dang.
Some trash, some drugs.
You guys can get some
No.
long swords, some
I
chainmail.
load the camels up with as many long swords as I can carry.
Sure,
Hey,
you can take
a whole
all
bunch
the
of
long
Put
swords.
a whole bunch of
You're gonna weigh down the
crossbows
camels with ski.
Put a whole bunch of crossbows on the camel, and they could be like our automatic turrets.
And then we'll figure out a system for firing the turrets later.
I go back over to Mutu, who's probably still drying out in the sun. Water! Water!
Atmosphere. Who comes to a desert for atmosphere? Water.
Yeah.
Alright,
After
let's
you
look
let-
at these ruins.
Yeah, you let the other
Well,
hobgoblin.
I didn't let him get it. Unless I had a free action to follow him.
Hey, does
But
anybody have any?
I don't have
like-
enough speed to follow him.
No,
I
you
want to
would.
pick up my arrow. I want to pick up my arrows. I know one landed like near here. One right here.
So do you guys want to
right here.
pursue that hobgoblin that was running away?
I don't really
I think
care.
I think Polson will. That seems the kind of thing he would do.
Just alone? Do you guys all want to pursue him? Or are you just chasing him down to like attack him?
Well, I'm just trying to see how far away he is to see if I can like get off the sacred flame before he leaves.
Yeah, what's the range on Sacred Flame?
60 feet.
Yeah, so after you climb over that dune, and he's still a ways in the distance, but you're able to get off one more shot with Sacred Flame from standing at the top of the dune there. You can try that.
They make a dexterity saving throw.
That's true.
I would argue they would have disadvantage because I have no idea that I'm about to do this.
That's also true. Let's see what happens.
They gotta beat 16. Hey, they
Well,
didn't.
Even with nice. Yeah, so he's
Counting down his
running away in the distance, and a large mote of blue flame just falls down out
I
of
just
the
like
sky.
point at him.
It explodes on impact
Convert!
right where he is, and when the dust from the impact clears,
Just boots again.
yeah, can't destroy boots for some reason, but
I know. It's honestly the drowned god's biggest weakness.
boots and boots. It's good for collecting them though, and taking them back to town to sell. Always take the
I
boots.
heard the dark god. I heard the drowned god has a whole bunch of boots in his pond.
It's true. That's why whenever you go fishing, you always find boots. The drowned god.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
Yeah. Is this little ruins? Maybe with
It's the
some
desert
shade?
crypt.
Oh,
Aren't you guys blown away?
it's a lot
Wow.
smaller than I thought it was gonna be.
No, that's just a little.
Gee.
Easter egg.
Yeah, little ruin amongst the desert sands. It's obviously been taken down a very long time ago by the ancient sands.
Is there a roof over here?
There's
Well,
no
I
roof
mean,
there. It's just some walls and some floors.
Personally,
But
I
no
could
ceiling.
use some. I got hit a lot, and they were small hits, but I could use.
They could have been smaller.
Yeah, I could use a little.
Yeah, can we heal ourselves up now?
I feel like you're looking at me. Well, Paladin is heal,
Perhaps.
and lay on hands.
You have several other clerics with you.
I
I
heal
know.
myself.
Yeah, but
Well, they're
I feel
clerics
like
in
it'd be
training.
unfair if they
They're
actually
clerics in
heal.
training, yeah.
I would not
They're
trust
flavored.
Mulutu's magic to heal me.
Actually, so
You, Paladin.
Mutu is gonna come over and he's gonna collapse right here next to the
Hey,
next to the-
Kasim, is this the ruins you were talking about, bud?
That's a good question, my dear rogue lady. I don't believe so. The legends I've heard of, they tell of a great pyramid that rises high above the horizon. Although I guess this might
Yeah.
be the tip of it.
Yeah, we just have to start
good.
digging.
Let's dig.
You know
Dig a
what?
tunnel,
I'll
dig
just
a
do a
tunnel.
little investigation
No,
check
no.
around here.
I don't think that's necessary. This is likely just a lesser ruin, of which I
Yeah.
am not studied of, that I haven't heard about, for obvious reason.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna be. You know what? I'm still gonna look around this place. I'm gonna roll an investigation check and just see if there's any like stuff around.
Sure, make that check.
Bam.
So you search around in the sands. It's not just the walls and the floor, there's some loose items kind of amongst the ruins. It might have been like a hut a long time ago or something. But I'm going to say you find... Roll 2d4. You're going to find 6 gold coins kind of under the sand that you sweep away.
Ooh,
And maybe
nice.
like a little straw doll or something.
Oh, nice. That's a voodoo
Straw
doll.
doll.
Do it.
it's not cursed.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Perhaps, says Kasim, perhaps this would not be a bad place to take a short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say
Which-
that like you want me to lose my great initiative order.
I'm not sure what
But
that
yeah,
means.
no, my poor baby Mutu he's dying. I'm
Get him.
my devotees and me move Mutu into the ruin and start give him some rest.
The husk of what was once Mutu.
Yeah, he's
No.
fine. He just needs some rest.
It's a
What is
short
it?
rest, 4 hours.
It's 1 hour.
No, it's like a 1 hour.
Oh, it's an hour.
Yeah.
Alright.
How long is it?
Well, I
now?
didn't get hit or anything.
Does that heal us up in that time?
So you have as many hit die as you have
When-
levels. So if you're level 6, you should have 60-10 or 60-8 or something like that. And you can choose as many of those hit dice to expend on a short rest, and then they regain on a long rest.
Yeah, and you add your Constitution modifier to any dice you use.
Finishing a long rest reduces a creature's exhaustion level by 1, provided that the creature has also ingested some food and drink. So you guys are pretty much set on water with your create and destroy water spells. I'm going to say
Yeah.
you guys, Destu and Polson, you can both expend one of those for today's travels. You got some nice fish that you're also eating. You're able to set up a nice little camp here. You can rest for at least an hour, but Kasim raises the point. I think we've made it a good way into the desert. It's been about 3 hours since we were at that oasis. Perhaps, if we waited until nightfall, and we traveled under the dark of night, we could make it there without having to worry about the heat, or without having to worry about enemies lurking or finding us.
I agree.
But then we'd have to worry about nightworms. Nightworms, Kasim.
He stutters and gasps and steps back from you. Whoa.
Nightworms.
Nightworms!
Nightworms.
Oh my god!
Nightworms.
By the drowned god,
Polson
by
hates nightworms.
Bahamut! What are these
Sorry.
nightworms, Polson?
Well,
Are
they
they
do
dangerous?
only technically live in the ocean, but
Oh.
it's hard to undo those things.
Huh. Interesting.
They
Nightworms
crawl
in the
into your
ocean.
ears at night, and then they lay eggs, and then they eat your brain, and then they control you, and then you're just like a nightworm, but a person. My uncle was
Terrible.
nightworms.
Goodness.
I'm glad I don't live near the ocean.
Your uncle was a nightworm?
Yeah,
Is that what you said?
we got
He
it
was
removed.
Nightwormed.
Yeah, he was Nightworm, but we removed it. Unfortunately, it had already eaten his brain, so he died.
Kasim grabs your arm. I'm terribly sorry, Polson.
Oh, well, yeah, fair.
I'm sure we can defend against the Nightworms here in the desert.
Just close your ears, everybody.
Also, if we're hundreds of miles from the nearest ocean, they might not. But your concern, of course, I validate you.
You know, you've never met a Nightworm. They're crafty. That's how they get you. When you feel safest, that's when they get you.
Good.
When you
How do
think
we
you're
know you're
hundreds
not
of
a
miles
Nightworm?
from any Nightworm, that's when they get you.
Now I am slightly worried.
Especially when you're on the can, because they swim up through the toilet and invade your butt.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing we're in the ocean.
I have a fishing
Or
story.
we're in the
about it.
water.
I mean,
it's
it's
the
mostly
desert.
He just said they can strike even far from the ocean. Isn't that terrifying?
Well,
Oh,
I
he
said
said he does.
I said we shouldn't put it past them. They're crafty.
Okay.
I always thought they were a bit. Oh,
How do we know you're not a night worm?
Well,
Prove
have
it.
I ever tried to crawl into your ear at night?
Well,
Yeah,
I
I didn't think
don't
so.
think so.
Wait, wouldn't
You
they
trust
have
me,
crawled,
you would know if I tried to get into your ear at night.
Wouldn't they have crawled into your ear, Polson?
I don't have ears. I'm a water Genasi.
Oh yes, of course. My mistake.
Wait, then how
they
did your uncle
famously
get
don't have ears.
wormed?
He's half water Genasi, half eel.
Oh,
Ah yes. And
Wait,
as
do
we
eels
all
have
know.
ears?
Wait, what's an eel?
No, but eel Genasi do.
Nice. Is that a thing?
It's electric. Boogie
Fish.
woogie woogie. Sorry.
and we
Polson
explain
got a
where
little
eels
scared.
are. Actually, yeah, and between everybody, while we're waiting for night, Destu, Mutu, Polson, Aurelia, and Scott, we explain every fish in the sea. Just
Did
we're
we
like-
sing
And the
a song? Should we
clownfish.
make a song?
Clownfish
wait.
is funny.
You're telling me a little orange and white fish. So Destu, how much damage did you take?
I had taken 18 total,
Okay.
but I've healed, so I'm back up to 26.
How many hit dice did you use? Oh, I
2.
see. You rolled them right there. You used 2. You can roll
Yeah.
another one if you'd like. I mean, it's still a short rest. You guys
Yeah,
spend a few hours
yeah.
here.
I was gonna when I learned that we were gonna stay.
What
Did
time
anyone
of
else
day would you
take
say it
damage
is now?
in that battle?
I did
Nope.
my wreck.
They were pretty singularly focused on Destu, it seemed.
He was
Yeah,
the
like
one that stepped out.
That was from Destu.
Maybe they're just racist. Or
That's probably it.
species.
Well, no, then they would have attacked Mutu. I guess
They didn't
Mutu
see
was
him.
back protecting Kasim.
He's
Yeah.
trying out.
Yeah, they didn't even see him back there. Oh wait, they did. Never mind.
The air is getting thinner.
So you guys spend a few hours here, waiting outside, protecting yourself from this this decent little shelter here.
Spend the time praying.
Nice. Fuck yeah. Actually, give me
I call him a nerd.
like a
And
give me
say
a
this is how
religion
you
check
pray.
for that.
Religion.
A
That's
religion
You
check.
pray
Big
all the
religion you
time,
got
Polson. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
But mostly to alleviate natural disasters.
man, I felt so isolated by
It's my
your
religion.
prayers that I
I know. So
can't see my
alienating.
screen. Yeah.
The drowned god would have let us see everything. Just kidding. That makes it sound like the drowned god's.
That was your religion check?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that spending a few hours in short prayer, Bahamut sends down 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh,
Hey,
Ah.
how come I never
Oh,
get any
wow.
temporary hit points when I pray?
you
Were
got
you praying?
sucks.
No.
Okay. Well, how'd you spend your short rest?
I'm making sure Mutu doesn't die.
Oh yeah, you guys you're pouring water on him, you're patting him, you're saying it's okay, Mutu.
It's okay.
Yeah, he
God,
overcame
seeing
his exhaustion.
Scott is singing his favorite song. Mutu, he's a big boy, has a big boy shell. Mutu. I don't know. I'm not a
Destu just,
musical
like,
improviser.
just like leaves the. So embarrassing.
I wanna
No.
make friend with Camel.
Which one?
I don't know. This one right here.
The friendliest one.
He's sitting.
Oh, the friendliest camel.
Whoa, he shrunk.
He's sitting.
Oh no.
You're right. I shrink when I sit too.
Yeah, so you guys are all able to take some short rest. The sun eventually goes down over the horizon, and the desert does considerably cool.
We shouldn't stay here too long. We'll be freezing in no time.
Just
Yeah.
in time for the second sun.
Well, cold doesn't.
Scott is
Cold
the first
climate,
one
yeah.
to go ahead and pull out one of his torches. If the rest of you also want to pull out some torches, I guess who has dark vision? Seras is an
I
elf.
do.
He has
don't.
dark vision.
I sure don't.
60 feet of it.
That's pretty good.
But I have a light cantrip and I'll cast it on my shield.
Nice. Right. That was super helpful in the other run through. Is your light?
Yeah. Well, it's the light of God, so.
Oh, I thought we would have like a campfire too.
Yeah, we can have a little. Let me see if there's a.
I mean, we were gonna leave when it got dark, but
Can we gather around the campfire?
Yeah, let's start a campfire in the middle of the desert during the day. It wasn't hot enough. It actually made it colder.
the fire is.
Destu, you're so smart.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Here we
I
go.
cast
That's
sleep
perfect.
on- Just kidding.
Oh well, it's. Oh no, yeah, that's perfect.
Also, I speak my pearl of power, and I'm gonna gain back one of my spells. Because I only have 2, and
Yeah,
I used all-
Warlocks. Nice. I guess Polson might have been able to provide a lot of that water himself. How much water does it create with?
Or
Yeah, and Water Genasi at at 3rd level can cast it as a 2nd level spell as a free action.
Oh fuck
Oh.
yeah!
As a free spell.
Oh, so you know what? I guess your 3 water Genasi probably have enough water for everybody. That's fine.
yeah,
Yeah, because I was always operating under the assumption that they were 3rd level Genasi anyway,
Yeah, lower level than
But-
you guys.
because
All
they are
6th
not
level here.
fighters.
nice.
Hey, since I'll take the first watch, by the way.
Well, it's just a short rest. You guys aren't sleeping or
Yeah.
anything.
yeah,
yeah.
but like, still,
Vaxius, do you have
Desert
any lighting
snakes.
abilities?
who's a good camel?
I don't think so.
You can bring fighters.
Oh
I
shit!
thought Dragonborn had dark vision.
I'm trying to find it. I don't see. Yeah,
What
I
is
don't
it?
see anything related to night vision.
Playing what? Someone's playing Skyrim.
Dragonborn. Do not have dark vision. Yes, you need a light of
No, I
4.
didn't have-
Vaxius, you
In
have
the
10
dark-
torches.
We don't have it.
So do you want to hold?
Take
Can you hold
it.
your halberd in one hand? Well, you're
It's a two-handed halberd.
okay. So you'll have to sheath it, but you'll get the light radius of a torch, which is 20 feet of bright light and 20 feet of dim light.
That's 40 feet.
You got
Indeed.
feeling. It's that.
After several hours, appears everyone is reasonably well rested. Mutu he has not removed his level of exhaustion, but he is able to get back up on his feet. He would need a
Yeah.
whole
Yeah,
long
okay.
rest.
Gonna be much colder now.
At
Indeed.
least he can walk around.
Yeah, he's feeling a little better.
You can ride a camel.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly. He can hang out on this one.
I'm gonna follow you, Torch Man.
Are the water people afraid of the torch?
No,
Wow.
Gosh.
It's not like it's not like Pokemon.
it's not
They
like
have
Avatar.
They have so many things that
Oh,
could have
fire.
that torch.
Fire isn't the bad guy.
Also,
I
my
guess
shield is lit.
Oh,
Your shield is lit. That's a nice
It's
shield, brother.
yeah. Let's keep moving. Is the moon out?
The moon is out, but it's a crescent, so it is not doing that much illuminating. Most of the light from you guys is coming from your torches, in fact.
Right. So we gotta go find something in the dark. Let's go. We only have a whole desert to search. Do we have a compass?
Hey.
Oh, do we know the direction that we're heading, or... Well, yeah, I guess in the shack. I kind of want to try to find, or like a constellation to follow.
Oh
So
yeah,
we can
that's
use the stars.
awesome. Make a I guess you can use your choice of like religion or survival.
Survival, because I have proficiency in it.
Very good. Yeah, you're able. You actually see. Do you want to make something up or?
Yeah, and they're all turtle based, so
Nice. Fuck yeah.
they're like the Tortle stars.
Nice.
So it's a lobster,
Excellent.
much like the Cancer or whatever the.
Yeah,
But
Cancer.
Cancer's a crab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So this
true,
one's a
that's true.
lobster.
But it's like the
Talking to
Cancer
lobster.
for the turtles. The
Yeah.
turtle people.
And it's like
It's their cancer.
its tail is pointing towards the direction that we're heading.
Awesome. That makes, nice and easy to follow. You're able to pick out that one in the night sky. In Kasim, he's saying, it should be in this direction. And you're able to line that up with exactly where the lobster tail is pointing. And it helps you guys actually get there maybe half an hour quicker than you would have otherwise.